Hey, what's going on to all of my Scorpios? So, all right, let's get into it. What's going on for the Scorpios? 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 Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Lovers, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, the King of Swords, the World, the Justice, and the Three of Pentacles. So, okay, so, a person's been trying to basically keep an eye on you since you broke up with them. The Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, Lovers. They'll continue to try to keep an eye on you. Um, you know, even after it is that you dumped them. They don't seem to understand that you don't want to hang out with them anymore. And as a result of this, they're having a hard time really letting go. So, yeah. And then the Seven of Cups and the Five of Cups is, again, they can't seem to really let go. When you were hanging out with them, they didn't want to act like they had some form of common sense, like a lot of people don't, because, so many people are in a delusional land all day long, you know, unprepared in life. And when you Scorpios showed them the reality of the situation, of how delusional they were, because they thought that they were bringing all this value to the table, and they really didn't. You decided to walk away from this situation. What happened? Well, you Scorpios essentially showed those people what's up. You showed those people, you essentially showed those people what's up. You have other options that you could talk to. And this is something where they're very upset at. Seven of Cups represents those options that you have, and the Five of Cups represents that, their ego is hurt. So you got to watch out, because now those people may do anything that they can to try to get back at you, because people are very delusional, and people's egos is the most important thing to them. And like you could tell, because again, they live in a delusional world all day long, every day, year round, right? Where they're in their 20s and like this, 30s and like this. you know, People could be paying bills and still delusional about how the real world works, in that regard. And, you know, what I'm trying to say here is they're very delusional in the aspect of they don't want to understand how real love is. They thought that they could essentially play you by making it seem like, oh, you don't have any options. Gotcha. Well, you Scorpio showed them that you did by going on to other people, right? You wasn't going to sit up there and argue with them. The Ten of Swords. Um, so you Scorpios, essentially being in a situation where you you're moving forward. You're moving forward. Um, if people want to waste your time, then that's on them. The King of Swords, like I said, you're going to continue to move forward. The King of Swords also is a person that 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 predicts things, so they could see things coming down the pipe that a lot of other people may not be able to do. So the King of Swords is a person that has foresight. They have the ability to observe and see what's going to happen. So yeah. So like I said before, that's the situation. That's the situation. And the the world, right? The world now represents this being a situation for you where, um, like I said, like I said, you're just moving forward. Like the expectations that these people had for you is null. It doesn't exist anymore. Um, you've moved forward with your life. There's nothing that they could really, nothing legal, I should say, that they could really do about it, now that you left. The world also in this reading represents enjoying your life, right? So so the empress now represents how, since this is also the case, what it is that you've got here is you've essentially got um your own freedom and exercising that freedom, and kind of the idea, how do I say this, like the idea of you Scorpios loving this sense of like freedom, the ability to where if a person doesn't really act right, you just basically replace them, you know, because if they want to continue to play these games, then what do they expect? You know, um, the Three of Pentacles is, um, now, I will say this though. Now, your social circle may act like something else, but if you Scorpios know that you're on the right path, forget about your social circle in that regard, because your social circle is still is still, is still, they may be talking about, they may be trying to delude you based upon their own envy, right? The idea that you could be alone and be happy being single, which is alone. And they may be trying to delude you by trying to make it seem like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. You're the deluded one. You need to go back to this person. And that's the delusional part. So by the way, if this reading brought you a value, please make sure all of my links to my website, Instagram page, books on Amazon, as well as my apparel are all in the comment section below, right? Come through, get any one of my services, books, clothes, or readings. Um, or courses. So let's clarify for the world. Let's clarify the world card. So to clarify the world, you have the Eight of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Four of Swords, Three of Swords. So the Eight of Cups, right? The Eight of Cups is it indicates that this person wanted to have control, right? They're bringing all this baggage in with you, right? They're trying to let go of the baggage, but they're bringing in all this baggage with you. And the Three of Cups, a lot of you, you Scorpios wasn't having it. You Scorpios let this person know what time it was. You Scorpios wasn't having it. You're done. You know, you know what I mean. You're done. So now the Four of Wands and the Three of Swords is about, you know that you want something stronger, right? You want a foundation. You want the ability to have a relationship that withstands the test of time. But the Three of Swords, it's the disappointment in the idea that so many people are chasing after the same delusional stuff, and like they you know what I'm saying, like they're so deluded they never learn the lesson, they, is the hive mind is real, they never learn the lesson, looks, money, you know uh cars, and all that stuff. And a lot of people think that scamming people is going to be a good idea to actually make the millions. That doesn't always work out, but that's what it is that they're trying to do. right? There's a lot of people who are around here, right, hanging out with people just to get some sort of financial upper hand with them, right? But they still with the person though. So, and they think that they don't have to share, like I said, they think that they don't have to share any intimacy. Listen, that's not gonna work. So that ain't gonna work, you know. So, and it goes to show you how delusional a lot of people are, because a lot of people have this mentality of, well, this person's supposed to give all this to me, and I'm not going to give a whole lot to this person. So, if so, the self, well, by definition, you're going to have to. I'm not saying you. I'm saying the whoever's providing, the person who's receiving, by definition, they're going to have to give it up. They're going to have to, because if they don't give it up, they lose everything. Because even a trick wants the person to give it up. That's why it is that they're doing what they're doing. So if a person who's providing the cash isn't receiving what it is that they want, they're just gonna kick the other person out of their life. So again, delusion rearing its ugly head again. Let's clarify the justice. Delusion, serious problem, and people are deluding themselves at an alarming rate. So to clarify the justice, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Temperance, and the Tower. So a lot of intense cards here, a lot of Capricorn, a lot of Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer. So to clarify the justice, the Wheel of Fortune, you broke the Wheel of Power. Okay, you took your power back, and you know what I mean? Like, you're not letting anybody call the show. You're not letting anybody run the show. For you. You're running your own show. The World represents you, Scorpios, just enjoying, just having, the world doesn't always represent like traveling. The world represents just having your freedom and just enjoying it, and having the ability, the capability, and the ability to go wherever it is that you want. If you're in a relationship, that's going to be more difficult due to the fact that people, you sacrifice an I, myself, you know what I mean, me, myself, and I, for an us or we. The Temperance in the Tower represents this being a situation for you where, also, just take into consideration that, this person is also really messed up, but, trying to make it seem like they're, okay or whatever. But like I said before, it's all just delusion on their part. And you Scorpios, it was never a situation where you absolutely needed them, because it would have crushed your soul if you didn't have them in your life. They deluded themselves into thinking that. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. We're almost at 4,000 actually. Appreciate y'all. Uh, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all, so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.